Get ready to discover the incredible story of Henry Ford, the man who rose from humble beginnings to revolutionize the world and create an automotive empire that forever changed the industry and the way we live. This is the journey of perseverance, innovation, and vision that transformed Ford into a globally recognized name. If you want to discover the secrets behind this giant success and learn powerful life lessons, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new content. And tell me in the comments, what innovation has changed your life forever? Henry Ford was born on July 30, 1863, in rural Dearborn, Michigan, into a farming family of Irish and Scottish descent. His simple and humble childhood was marked by an environment of hard work, discipline, and strong values, which shaped his personality and work ethic. Growing up on a farm taught him early on the importance of perseverance, practical innovation, and respect for manual labor, lessons that would later be essential to his success. From a young age, Ford demonstrated an insatiable curiosity about machines and how they worked. While other children his age were more involved in play, he spent hours disassembling and reassembling clocks, engines, and other mechanical devices. This early interest was encouraged not only by his natural curiosity but also by a family environment that valued effort and dedication. His father, William Ford, was a hard-working farmer who believed in education and the development of practical skills. Henry's childhood was also marked by a basic formal education, attending the local rural school, but his true learning came from practical experiences. He learned to value technical knowledge and the constant search for efficient solutions to everyday problems. This combination of formal education and practical learning created the foundation for his future capacity for innovation and leadership. Furthermore, the young Henry Ford was influenced by the pioneering spirit of the time, living in a rapidly transforming America where industrialization was beginning to open up new opportunities. He felt that the world was changing and wanted to be part of that change, not just as an observer but as an active agent. This humble yet fertile ground, rich in values and learning, prepared Henry to face the challenges that lay ahead. He didn't come from a wealthy or influential family, but he carried with him an unwavering determination and a clear vision of the future. If you want to continue following Henry Ford's inspiring journey and learn how to turn challenges into opportunities, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss the next topics. Tell me in the comments, what values from your childhood do you still carry with you today? I want to know. Even as a young man, Henry Ford showed an unwavering passion for machines and technology. At 16, he left the family farm to work in Detroit as a mechanic's apprentice, where he had his first contact with steam engines and other industrial machines. This period was crucial for the development of his technical skills and his understanding of engineering principles. During those early years, Ford was not content with simply performing tasks. He sought to understand how machines worked, disassembling and reassembling engines to learn their secrets. This curiosity and dedication set him apart from others, demonstrating early on his innovative profile and his ability to solve complex problems. His first major invention came in 1891, when he designed and built his own four-cylinder gasoline engine. This achievement, besides proving his talent, was the starting point for a series of experiments and improvements that would culminate in the creation of his first automobile in 1896, the quadricycle. This vehicle was a combination of simplicity and innovation, which allowed Ford to test concepts that would later revolutionize the automotive industry. This passion for creating and improving machines also led him to study production systems and seek ways to make processes more efficient. Ford believed that it wasn't enough to just invent. It was necessary to think about how to manufacture on a large scale, with quality and at an affordable cost. Ford's entrepreneurial spirit, coupled with his technical passion, fueled him to abandon conventional jobs and pursue his own ideas, even when they seemed risky or poorly understood by others. If you're enjoying this journey of innovation and perseverance, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to receive the next chapters of this incredible story. Tell me in the comments, what invention or innovation has changed your life? I want to know. Henry Ford's journey was not marked solely by immediate success. It was paved with a series of failures and challenges that, instead of discouraging him, served as fuel for his determination and constant learning. One of Ford's first major obstacles came soon after his decision to create automobiles. In 1896, his first prototype, the quadricycle, was a success, but a lack of capital and resources to develop a commercially viable vehicle meant his early entrepreneurial efforts were thwarted. He had to work for other companies and gain experience while continuing to refine his ideas. In 1899, Ford accepted an invitation to work at the Detroit Automobile Company, his first attempt at building cars on a commercial scale. However, the company faced serious problems, such as internal conflicts, technical difficulties, and a lack of clear strategic vision. As a result, the company was shut down in 1901, a hard blow for Ford, who saw his dream threatened. But instead of giving up, Ford learned from these failures. He realized that revolutionizing the automotive industry would require not only a good product, but also an innovative approach to production, marketing, and management. This lesson led him to rethink his strategy and focus on solutions that others had not yet explored. These early setbacks served to strengthen his character and vision, making Ford a more prepared, resilient, and determined entrepreneur. He knew the road to success would be long and full of obstacles, but he was willing to face each one with courage. If you want to learn how to turn failures into stepping stones to success, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss the next episodes of this inspiring story. And tell me here, what was the biggest challenge you've ever overcome? I want to hear your story. In 1903, after much effort and learning, Henry Ford founded the Ford Motor Company, beginning what would become one of the greatest empires in the global automotive industry. This founding marked the beginning of a revolutionary era that would forever change the way cars were produced, sold, and consumed. Ford, along with a group of investors, managed to raise the necessary capital to begin producing automobiles on a commercial scale. The key difference lay in Ford's clear vision: to manufacture simple, reliable, and affordable cars for the general population, not just the elite. This idea was audacious for the time, when cars were seen as a luxury for the few. The Ford Motor Company quickly began to gain prominence with its innovative models and the promise of a product that any family could afford. The Ford Model A, launched in 1903, was one of the first steps in popularizing the automobile. But it was still just the beginning of a much longer journey. Ford also focused on creating a different work culture, where innovation and efficiency would be the cornerstones. He believed that the key to success lay in continuously improving production processes and customer satisfaction. Furthermore, Ford invested in marketing and distribution, creating a network that facilitated the purchase and maintenance of vehicles. This contributed to the Ford brand quickly becoming synonymous with trust and quality. If you're enjoying this transformative journey and want to keep up with the secrets of Henry Ford's success, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next chapters. Tell me in the comments, which company do you think changed the world like Ford did? I want to know your opinion. Henry Ford not only revolutionized the market with his affordable cars, but also forever transformed the industry with the creation of the moving assembly line, an innovation that radically changed the way mass production was done. Before Ford, automobile manufacturing was a handcrafted process, where each car was assembled manually by a small group of workers. A slow, expensive, and limited method. Ford realized that to make cars truly accessible to millions, it was necessary to drastically reduce production time and costs. The solution came in 1913 with the implementation of the moving assembly line at the Highland Park factory in Michigan. In this system, instead of workers going to the car walked along a conveyor belt, and each employee performed a specific, repetitive task. This dramatically increased production efficiency, reducing the manufacturing time of the Model T from over 12 hours to just 90 minutes. This innovation had profound impacts not only for Ford, but for the entire industry. The moving assembly line became the global standard for mass production, being adopted in various other areas, from household appliances to airplanes. In addition to increased productivity, Ford also believed that his workers should be valued. He pioneered higher wages, implementing the $5-day policy, which practically doubled wages at the time, helping to reduce turnover and improve the quality of work. This combination of technological innovation and humanistic vision made the Ford Motor Company one of the most powerful in the world and cemented Henry Ford as one of the greatest visionaries in industrial history. If you're enjoying this innovation journey and want to learn how to apply these ideas to your daily life, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on future content. Tell me in the comments, what innovation do you think changed the world forever? I want to know. Henry Ford's career, despite being marked by great innovations and achievements, was also full of personal challenges and controversies that shaped his rise and impact on industry and society. One of the biggest challenges was the initial resistance from the market and the competition. Many traditional investors and businessmen doubted the idea of an affordable car for the masses, believing that the automobile should remain an exclusive luxury. Ford had to face severe criticism and even sabotage to prove that his vision was viable. Furthermore, his rigid discipline and authoritarian management style caused conflicts within the company. Ford demanded efficiency and strict control, which generated tension between workers and executives. Despite this, he also implemented innovative policies, such as the $5 day, which significantly increased employee wages, a measure that shocked the market at the time and brought stability to his workforce. Ford was also involved in political and social controversies. He was known for his conservative views and, at times, held controversial positions, such as supporting certain nationalist and anti-Semitic ideas, which tarnished his reputation and drew harsh criticism. These controversies created a complex image of the businessman, combining genius and controversy. Furthermore, the Ford family's control of the company and their resistance to internal change led to power struggles and difficulties in adapting to the new realities of the automotive market in the following decades. These challenges and controversies show that Henry Ford's journey was not just a success story, but also a human narrative, full of complexity, lessons, and difficult decisions. If you want to understand how to deal with challenges and controversies on your own journey, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to follow more real and inspiring stories. Tell us in the comments, what personal challenge have you overcome that made you stronger? I want to know. Henry Ford not only created a company, he left a legacy that transcends the world of automobiles and continues to influence industry, the economy, and global culture to this day. His greatest legacy is undoubtedly the popularization of the automobile. Before Ford, cars were an exclusive luxury for the few. With his vision of producing affordable cars, he put millions of people behind the wheel, transforming urban mobility, the economy, and lifestyle on a global scale. This revolution enabled the growth of cities, the development of highways, and a new social and economic dynamic. Furthermore, the moving assembly line that Ford developed not only revolutionized the automotive industry but also became a model for mass production in various other areas, from the manufacture of household appliances to the arms industry. The concept of efficient mass production changed the industrial paradigm and shaped the 20th century. Ford also left an important mark on people management and salary policies. By implementing the $5 day, he not only improved the quality of life of his workers, but also influenced human resources practices that value the employee as an essential part of business success. His pioneering vision and ability to transform ideas into reality have inspired generations of entrepreneurs, engineers, and innovators. Even in the face of controversy and challenges, his impact is undeniable. Today, companies continue to pursue the efficiency, innovation, and social impact that Ford promoted, demonstrating that its legacy is alive and relevant today. If you're inspired by Henry Ford's story and want to learn how to leave your own legacy, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future content. Tell us in the comments, what legacy do you want to leave for the world? I want to know your vision. Beyond his direct impact on the automotive industry and the economy, Henry Ford also profoundly influenced modern society and culture, leaving a legacy that transcends the boundaries of the business sector. One of Ford's greatest social contributions was the transformation of the concept of work and employment. With his $5 day policy and the introduction of the assembly line, he not only increased productivity but also raised wages and improved working conditions for thousands of people. This helped create a new middle class in the United States, boosting consumption and sustainable economic growth. Ford was also a pioneer in vertical integration, controlling a large part of the production chain, from raw materials to final sale, which profoundly influenced modern business models and corporate strategies in various industries. Furthermore, his vision expanded social and geographic mobility, allowing ordinary families to travel, work in different places, and access new opportunities. This impact was so significant that it shaped urbanization, car culture, and the very landscape of the United States and the world. Despite his personal controversies, his cultural and economic impact remains evident, reflected in how we work, move around, and consume to this day. If you want to delve even deeper into this story of innovation, social impact, and legacy, be sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content. And tell me in the comments, how do you think the automobile has changed society? I really want to know your opinion. Henry Ford didn't limit himself to just manufacturing automobiles. His restless and visionary mind led him to innovate in areas that few imagined. He was one of the first entrepreneurs to understand the power of standardization and mass production, concepts he applied not only to cars, but also to tractors, trucks, and even steel production. Furthermore, Ford played a significant role during World War I, when his factories were converted to war production, demonstrating the adaptability and strategic impact of the industry he helped create. His philosophy of doing more with less inspired efficient business models that are still used today, from fast food to electronics, showing that his legacy is much broader than just the automotive sector. Ford also invested in social projects, such as creating model communities for workers, attempting to improve quality of life and create productive and healthy environments. An approach that anticipated modern concepts of corporate social responsibility. This topic shows that Henry Ford was much more than a car manufacturer. He was a true industrial and social revolutionary, whose impact shaped the 20th century and continues to influence the present. If you want to continue uncovering stories that inspire revolutions, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. I want to know in the comments, what innovation outside your field of expertise surprised you the most? Share it with me. The story of Henry Ford is living proof that vision, courage, and innovation can transform the world. From a simple boy with a passion for machines, he became the architect of an industrial revolution that forever changed the way we live, work, and move. Ford not only created the affordable car for the masses, but reinvented mass production, elevated the value of labor, and shaped a new economic and social era. His legacy goes far beyond factories and roads. He taught us that true success is born from persistence in the face of failure, the courage to challenge the status quo, and the ability to dream big, even when no one believes in you. Now, I want to know from you, what is your big dream? What legacy do you want to leave? Tell me in the comments, and, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and activate the notification bell to continue following stories that will inspire you to revolutionize your own life. Because, just like Henry Ford, you too can change the world, you just have to take the first step.